at menopause, what happens is you have a decrease in estrogen and a decrease in progesterone. You also have a relative increase in testosterone. That's important because what ends up happening is you also become more stress reactive because cortisol is more of an issue for you, as well as more insulin resistant because progesterone and estrogen both help you control cortisol and stress, and estrogen helps you control insulin levels. All of this together means increased fat gain, and especially increased fat gain around the middle of the body. So what I want you to do now is I want you to pay attention to these parts in red. At menopause, you are more stress reactive. And at menopause, you are more insulin resistant, right? More stress reactive, more insulin resistant. More stress reactive, more insulin resistant. To deal with this stress piece, you have to find a way to start incorporating what I call rest-based living into your lifestyle. What do I mean by that? I'm going to get into that in a minute, but what I mean is rest and recovery type of activities that we're going to talk about here in a minute. You almost need to see them as like workouts. You're not going to be able to conquer this unless you are able to find time to put rest and recovery activities into your lifestyle. And that's going to take some practice. At the same time, to deal with this stress reactive nature of your metabolism at menopause, you must stop over exercising. And you have to start eating more intelligently. More intelligently. Let me say something about insulin resistant. Most people think when they see that it's just about carbohydrates, that they should just move from a calorie counting approach to a carb counting approach. And the truth of the matter is that's going to work for many, many women. However, most women nowadays that I'm seeing are going to the extreme, going on these extreme low carb, ketogenic, paleo based diets without carbohydrates. And what that does is tip the scales too far. So when you think about carbohydrates and insulin, you want to think about not too much carbohydrate, but not too little carbohydrate either, but just the right amount. Remember, Goldilocks, not too much, not too little, but just right. So we're going to talk about how to do that in just a minute. So what we're going to talk about is using carbohydrates at specific times of the day to help this hormonal situation. That's what we want to do.